So,
Hey everybody, it's NiftyBC, and we're here with the NFT CIRCUS podcast. Thank God it's Friday. It's the first one of the year, and we have an awesome cast. We have our co-host Crackers and TC, always here to bring the knowledge with me. And then today we have guests, Crypt Pop Art, Humble Drawings, Josh Stratton from Stratton Studios, and we have Krypto Kumas coming on in a little bit. I think he's just running a little late. So anyway, before we get going, let's talk about the giveaway for today, because that's probably why you guys want to plug in and check out some giveaway stuff. Today, just comment $M.O.R.B.S.
Your chat is disabled in the video.
What? How? Why would it be disabled?
yeah, just noticed that myself.
Huh.
Yeah. So you can only send me the prize.
What is going on here? Wait a second. What is going on? Why isn't it working? Let me see. That's weird. Hold on, guys. If you're watching and you're trying to get to the chat, I need to figure out what's going on. So we're gonna just talk for a little bit. Is this a help
video? Is this a help
It
video
only
now?
works
Is
in
it?
the,
Hi.
it only
Welcome
works
to
in the
this-
private chat.
That's right. Thank you for the tutorial video today. Welcome aboard. Oh man, hold on one second. Let me figure this out. Well, while we're waiting to figure out what the hell happened here.
Oh crap!
How do I?
So lads, anyone have any
listen.
news?
Yeah, blocks.io. So let's talk about that. So blocks.io.
Apparently, it's been fixed.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, there's
Awesome.
talks.
Yeah, I think.
It's the same
I think
person. It messaged me earlier on saying Jonah made a comment on it the other day, and then I got a message off someone else because I woke up, read the message, and I read it wrong and contacted someone else, and he told me Wax and Blocks are still talking, negotiating, or
Oh man.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
on
negotiations
those
going
lines.
on.
it'd be a shame if
Yeah.
it went down or stopped working.
Well, there is other things out there. It's like if Atomic
Oh,
Hook
is there?
disappeared, Nifty Blocks is
Yeah.
still there to replace. So I mean,
Oh,
Oh,
There's
really?
EOS
The-
Authority and EOS Nation. They can be
Oh,
used.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, there's a good few
Maybe-
out there, but I don't think Blocks will go. I think Wax will sort it. It's a big because what I've noticed is a lot of the tutorials out there are for Blocks, not the other
Right.
programs. So
exactly.
it'd just be a big bash on the community, especially for new people getting in, because they'd be looking at tutorials and it's not around anymore, and so I don't see Wax letting that happen. So it should be fine, hopefully.
Yeah. Well, people should like those other platforms. Those other.
Yeah. There's
problem is they're not
Links.
advertised.
there one. What's the one that I got sent? So there's one that's let me find it for you guys. It is the EOS Authority one. Here it is. Right here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put the link here for you guys if you want to use this ever. It's an alternative to Blocks IO. So I did the same thing. I saw it this morning. I was like, oh man, what am I going to do? I just put a token out. How do I mint it? So anyway, this is the way you can do it, just in case. But hopefully everything worked out with Blocks IO, and we don't have to worry about that. So that's good. That's good. All right. So back to the giveaway. Okay, the chat's working out, guys. So if you could put in $M.O.R.B.S into the chat, and you'll be automatically entered to win the first giveaway, which is going to be 100 M.O.R.B.S tokens to the first one. So go ahead and enter, and we will draw that here in a little while. Well, where am I at? There you go. So Wax Authority, I put in the link also in the chat, guys, for the EOS Authority, just in case blocks.io does happen to do something weird. You have a choice. So,
Hey.
oh, wait. Hey, where we go? Krypto Kumas, there he is, man. How
And
you
Ken's
doing?
here now.
All right, there we go. How's it going, man?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes. All
You
good.
can? All right, sweet. I might actually have to switch my mic up here just to kind of provide a better quality. So let me do some unplugging.
All right. So we got some new guests today, and I was going to go actually. Let's go with Humble. Humble, what's happening with you lately, man? Can you hear me? Are you able to hear?
Yeah,
Okay.
It sounds working now.
Cool.
Figured out my settings.
Nice. So tell us what's going on with the drops. You have something new coming out, yeah?
Yeah, well, Wednesday we dropped the second round of the lithophanes, the redeemable lithophanes we did. It's about we did back in the fall around October month. We just dropped the second round of that, and then we've been working on some one-on-one that will be up very soon.
And those, and can I find those on the link tree that you guys have? Is there one where I can see that drop?
Yeah, it should be. It should show if you check our link tree under Nifty drops.
Nifty drops. Okay.
Yeah.
That up.
Hi guys, I think I'm back here. Mike should
All
be
right.
all
How's it
suited.
going, Krypto? How's it going, man? All right. Are these the ones right here?
The one on the left, on the far left.
Shot of this.
Oh,
Far
that
left,
might
go
be
up.
the right
my.
then. Yeah, my
Yeah.
left.
Don't you worry. I know what you're talking about. It's the start of the year, guys. Start of the year. It's Friday.
Yeah, so those ones you can, if you buy one, you can get in touch with us, and we'll actually send the physical one of that to you.
That's awesome. And is this? Did she paint this on a canvas, or how did she do this?
This is 3D printed, so when you just hold it, I have one right here.
Oh yeah.
So when you just hold it and have no light from the back, it just kind of looks like a piece of plastic.
Gotcha.
But if you then if you light it up from behind, it the image shows through.
Oh, nice.
It's
Let's
kind
see
of
if we
hard
get-
to
let's
catch
see.
here, but the image on the NFT there,
Yeah, let me
it's
see Try it again. Let me see if we can see it through the camera again. Try one
Just
time.
don't light it up on fire.
Yeah, exactly. Don't light it on fire. We need that.
Or be a burned one.
I don't know if we can totally see it. Oh yeah, I can see it a little bit.
Yeah,
it's kind of hard
Yeah.
with
with the light
with
right
lights
now.
here, but
Sure.
but the image on the NFT has a pretty good representation of what it looks like.
Very cool. Yeah, this is great. And your sister? You work with your sister, correct, Humble?
Yeah, I
And
do.
so she's the one that created this. Is that correct?
So this is one of our early NFTs, a painting she made on canvas.
Nice.
And
So this-
back then, a lot of people were kind of asking if the painting was up for grabs, or if it could be redeemed somehow. And well, my sister I can't get her to part with it yet, so. So we kind of came up with something else to make it possible for people to actually
So it's plastic.
get a version of it.
Is it plastic? The thing that you have?
Yeah, it's plastic.
You said it was 3D printed.
You can almost
Yeah.
put that on a window.
Is it a PVC printer, Humble?
It's PLA. Plastic.
Okay, PLA. That
Yeah.
And are you? Do you do a lot of 3D printing, Humble? Have you guys done this before?
We have done one of these ones before. I've done some for friends and families on a hobby basis, and then I also use my printer for other stuff. I've fly drones and that kind of thing. So it's easy to make camera mounts and different things with the printer.
Very cool. Very cool, man. Yeah, I like this a lot. It's very cool. And so you can find this at Nifty Blocks. Let me put the link in the YouTube chat for anybody that wants to go pick one up.
Can you buy like an LED that you can stick on the back that lights the whole back up so you can see the front?
So
That'd be
when
cool.
you get when you buy these ones, we have a stand we send with it that has a placeholder for LED.
Good idea.
tea
Nice.
light.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, smart.
So because they're flat, so it would just lie down. So we made the stand so it fits the lithophane and then the light, and then you can actually see what's on the lithophane, and you don't have to have sunlight shining through it.
Right. Very cool. And these other drops now, some of these are still alive. Yeah, correct. Pink Lotus. That's really nice too. I like that one.
That one's by Sarah, my sister.
Very nice. Very cool. Yeah, those are available all on that NiftyBC's page, guys. Go check it out, and also check out his secondary market as well, because there's lots of stuff there for you to check out. And so, what else has been going on with you, Humble, for the holidays? How was the holidays for you guys? Was it good?
Yeah, it's all right. Pretty quiet. Nothing too crazy happened.
Yeah, same here. It's been kind of a slow year, to say the least. Yeah, but that's cool. That's great, man. Thank you so much for letting us know about it. So go check out Humble Drawings stuff, guys. It's in that NiftyBC's link that I put over there in the YouTube. And let's hop over to Mr. Kuma. Where are you at? Is this the one? There it is, Krypto Kuma. There it is.
Yep, that's me, man.
Oh,
First
that's
off,
good.
I want to say what's going on to Humble. This is the first time that I believe we have met. So what's going on, man? TC, M.O.R.B.S, Crackers. Always appreciate you guys having me on here. And we got Crypto Pop Art. What's going on, man? But yeah, what's up, guys?
So tell me about this awesome. These Kumas keep getting cooler and cooler, by the way, man. So I like.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you're coming with some heat now, man. I don't know what's going on, man. You turned it up, man. You turned it up.
I did. I actually managed to invest into an iPad.
Nice. Congrats.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's like a whole different ball game now. It's been like almost a whole kind of readjusting and learning my artist experiences, because I always did them on the computer,
Right.
which is a lot more harder to pull off. So to get in there and kind of put in a little bit more details, definitely, it's nice, man.
Nice. So are you using Procreate or a different
Yes.
program? You're using Procreate, yeah. Awesome. Yeah, that's my go-to program, man. I love that.
Yeah.
That program was nice, man.
Yeah, just the different the tools and the pens and all the, like, how you can kind of play with those and almost create your own even. It's definitely pretty nice.
That's awesome, man. And so how many do you have now? How many total Kumas exist?
I think on Wax there is almost 60 Kumas, if I'm not mistaken. Kind of getting up there, somewhere between 55 to 60, something like that. Including some of the newer Nifty drops. I got to kind of catch up with myself at this point. And I believe on OpenSea there's maybe 20 in total.
These are the OpenSea ones. I just sent the link for the OpenSea real quick. So these are the OpenSea ones.
Appreciate it, man. Definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, man. These are great.
So you're not taking her out?
Yeah, I'll take her out.
Super cool. I like these, man. So these are the are these the G-Gen ones that are like the streetwear, the streetwear Kumas. I like that, man. That's really cool. And then you did one recently with Brett Blackberg, another person that comes on the show, man. Where's that? Let me find that collab that you guys did. Hold on, where is that? Let me see. Maybe it's on the NiftyBC's. Where I find it on the NiftyBC's one? The collab with Brett Blackberg.
Sorry, I was muted. It would probably show out is sold out, but you could scroll down. It would be on there.
There it is.
Yeah.
This one cracked me up, man. This was so cool. So if you don't know Brett Blackberg, he comes on the show sometimes too, and he does some spaces over on Twitter. And he has a character that is it's just super funny. When I saw this, I started cracking up because he did a spot on this one, man. This was so funny. This is cool. So and what do you have recent on Atomic right now? Are these the ones right now that are available?
Yes, those are the ones that are on NiftyBC's. Those are like all the drops that are current right now. So any of the other ones that aren't available are pretty much what it's going to be. So what I'll do is any that haven't sold out as far as drops, I'll then go in and, like, once I catch up with it, I'll burn any of the leftover pieces. I'll put them on the back page of Atomic Hub to give it maybe a couple chances for someone to get in and get some of the older pieces. Like I know some people like Humble, he doubled back for some of the Zombie Kumas and Crypto Studios. They also go back for some of those as well. But then eventually, like whatever it's capped out at, it'll pretty much be capped out at. So I'm trying to learn the ability of providing a little bit more value. So
Nice.
to the people that got in and got some of those, like they should be better off. But yeah, I'm definitely moving forward with a couple different Kumas. I definitely want to get with the collabs a lot more, as you see.
Yeah, this is with Nippy Nips from Australia, and he's one of my favorite too, man. Nips.
Oh yeah, the wax collabs have been the funnest, man. I've honestly been trying to drive the whole Kuma thing more towards the collabs because I know we all kind of still have to tiptoe around the like property thing. So I've been trying not to dig into too much outer property with things like the Jason Kuma and the Freddie K crew. You know what I mean? But wax collabs have been fun, man. Brett was fun. Nippy's was fun.
Yeah, man.
Anyone else? Let me know. You want to do some? You want to get Kumified? We're about it.
We got to do a M.O.R.B.S Kuma soon. Dude.
Oh my god, it'd be like a vampire M.O.R.B.S Kuma. Oh man,
let's do it, awesome. Man. Let's do a vampire Kuma. That'd be great.
Yeah, right. I like it. I like it.
Dumb, dude. It's done. We got to do that for sure.
Yeah, cool. Got some exciting ones in the works. Like definitely some pretty exciting ones. I don't know if I want to tip too much off about.
Yeah, come on, do it.
Yeah,
do it.
All right. So I'm pretty sure I got Rusty locked. I got Rusty.
Oh, nice.
Nice. And then also Lupe him damn self.
Yes.
So we will at some point have a chummy Kuma coming. I don't know. We haven't worked out the artistic details yet, but it's been fun, man. I love the wax community, and I think that I'm gonna kind of drive the.
I'm voting for a Saki Kuma too. That's right, Luke Cakes. Saki Kuma. That's what I want.
I'm about it. Where's Luke Cakes? Which one is Luke Cakes?
Luke Cakes that's Saki right there in his profile picture. But Luke Cakes goes by Joyo too as well. You might know.
Oh, okay. All right. Yes, I've seen both profiles come up, but I'm always confused on who's who. But yeah, man, wax has been fun. I try to do instead of doing the IP stuff of like Freddy and the Power Rangers, I think I'm going to drive it all towards like collab Kumas. So anything that you'll see moving forward will try to be primarily wax based unless it's something original that I come up with myself.
Nice, man. Nice. Oh, Kuma socks. There you go. That's what we should do, dude. Okay, so that's what we should do. We make a Vampire Kuma, and I'll make the socks, dude, because I know how to do sublimation socks. So I made some before for some of my art. So that's it. And the guy that gets the #1 mint, I'll make him a pair of fucking socks. That's what we're gonna do.
That'd be dope. I'm all about it.
Let's do it.
I'll draw something up tonight, dude. I'll send it over.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Saki Kumas, you're coming. Watch out. That'd be cool. So all right, cool, man. That's awesome, man. So what other stuff you have in the works otherwise? Are you going to be doing the double drop on OpenSea and wax from here on out?
Yeah. So on OpenSea, there's technically like in total there'll be 100 Kumas on OpenSea. There'll be 20 animated and 80 stills. Purchasing one of the animated ones will get you the still version, then airdrop to you on Ethereum. So it kind of almost provides like a buy one get one if you do get one of the animated ones.
All right.
And so so I'm trying to keep it up between wax and Ethereum. I wanted to be able to kind of dance them both out. So I mean it's not been too bad. Now that I have a plan and set for how many will be on each chain, kind of what my drop method will be for each of them. I maybe drop like one a week on OpenSea, depending on how many are selling. And then if not, I mean, obviously wax, like I try to drop those as fluently as I can. So it's been a nice balance to be able to kind of play with wax and learn with Ethereum.
Yeah, man, for sure. Yeah, I think it's good that people put their stuff out there, on multiple platforms, man, because I think especially right now it seems like it's going more that direction anyway. So
yeah, I mean, just to get the brand on different shelves was pretty much kind of my idea.
Yeah, you don't want Marvel just doesn't sell to like one store. Sell everywhere. Right. Keep that brand going, man. Grow that brand. That's cool, man. That's cool. And so
I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Let's talk to. I wanted to see what's going on with Stratton Studios. What's happening, Stratton? What's new with you guys?
The last kind of few months have been very busy. So for anyone that doesn't know, because I don't think I've spoken to any of you before, pleasure to meet you all.
Hello.
Meet you, man.
But Yeah, so essentially we are a game developer and publisher based in Wicklow, Ireland. We've been around for 4 or 5 years. Our history essentially has been that we're traditionally a console game developer. So we've a number of games on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. And we then, I suppose, about 12 months ago, I found the kind of NFT space and I kind of fell in love with it. And I decided, okay, that's what we're going to do now. So we have a P2E game on Wax. It's out on the Android App Store and you can play it on our website too. It's a
where
kart
is that
racer.
link? What's that link? Let's put that up.
Click.
Is it Cosmic Chaos Deathmatch? Is that the one?
Yes. No, that's so that's a screenshot from the game. The link, I will drop it to you here. It should be in the description, but it's costumeclash.com is the link. I'll give it to you here now.
Yeah, give it to I can't see it in there.
Yeah, no worries. So essentially it's if anyone's ever played Mario Kart,
yes,
it's very similar gameplay wise to that.
Nice.
We've a trailer on the Twitter too. If anyone wants to check that out. So it's going really well. We've right now about 1,000 concurrent players, and we're growing by about 20% a week. So it's going good. We're kind of been building slowly over time and just kind of, improving what the game has to offer and kind of, the utility for our token and just kind of slowly getting things out there.
Nice.
So,
is this the YouTube right here? Is this the one I should be looking at? Is there a preview?
I'll drop you a link.
Is this it right here?
So it's going to be a play to earn game?
Yeah, so it's already play to earn. But yeah, it's play to earn. Essentially, you are able to gain. That's not the one. I'll give it to you now.
Okay, yeah, send it on over.
But essentially, the gameplay loop is that you race against other people and you win and lose cores, and cores can essentially be taken onto Alcor and traded pretty much. So it's kind of like there's kind of like a high stakes to it. I just popped that link in there, and that trailer there should give us a good idea about what the game is and where it's at now, I suppose.
Okay. 1 second, let me flip on over. Let me get that screen shared. Hold on 1 second. The platform it's not easy to flip back and forth on certain screens because of the sound. It only plays what is there. So let me pop that. There we go.
What's that? Looks really good.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Now this only plays on Android? Doesn't play on Apple?
So right now it's only on Android, basically due to Apple's Apple are really strict with regards to anything blockchain. They're like, nope, don't, you're not allowed on here. So we're working through that to try and get around it. So slowly kind of getting there with it. It's available on Android, or you can play it via the browser right now. And we have a desktop client coming too. So it's just really been consistent kind of development on it.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just going to say the game has actually only been in development for about 3 months, so that's kind of where we're at with it now. Currently there's a number of game modes, so you can race against people, you can race against the AI. You can actually play multiplayer death matches against other people from the community. So pretty much you can, hop online and play against each other. We 2-3 times a week generally, everyone from the community kind of plays against each other, and it's good fun. So, we're consistently developing it out. We're kind of gearing it more towards an esports styles, gameplay loop. So there's going to be leagues and tournaments that we're starting to run, stuff like that. So it's
looks amazing, man.
So
it looks amazing. I mean, great job on this.
Yeah, no, thanks.
And so, you can plug in with just Wax Wallet, or does it work with Anchor Wallet as well, or how's it?
So how can they? So with the way it works with the wallets is we've done it slightly differently. You don't actually. So the way it works is you just register on it and you just type in your Wax wallet name. Pretty much, you type in your Wax wallet name and that links your account to your email address that you type in, and then you're good to go. We don't sign transactions or anything like that. We do it all seamlessly. The main reason being is because there was a big thing with Google Play over it. Google Play actually don't allow you to make transactions inside the app. That was the whole sticking point. If we did that, you're not getting raided. So
amazing.
We needed to so we needed to step around that, and that was the way to do it. So essentially the way it works is you kind of verify yourself by typing in your Wax wallet, and then pretty much from there you're good to go. You don't need to worry about transactions or anything. It automatically picks up everything that's in your wallet, and then when you want to withdraw and deposit tokens, it's all done based on APIs that are pulling information from the blockchain. So essentially when someone wants to withdraw, they just enter the amount they want to withdraw. Then our validators on our end essentially process that automatically and send it out to their wallet. And so it's quite seamless. That's
great.
Yeah.
It's great to know that. I didn't know there was those restrictions on the blockchain so hard on the Play Store and on the Apple Store. I did not know that.
It's more on the rating boards. Peggy, ESRB, I get it. Like they have to protect people. And while without regulation, we can't really currently define what is acceptable and what's not acceptable. And until that comes into place, they just have to say, listen, guys, we can't allow this. You need to do it a different way. So essentially, this allows us to get around that, which it's great. And we're one of the first on Wax to do it. I know Cogs had an app that you could kind of do a little bit on, but I think we're one of the first to actually have like a game that's on Android. So it's pretty
Josh, Cogs still do have an app. They're working with Red App, I think, and they will actually be on the show next week. They were meant to be on tonight, but due to health reasons within the family, he had to cancel last minute. So he actually is planned to come onto the show, hopefully next week, all going well. Nice. And I actually have tested the app, but compared your app to their app, it's two different aspects, where theirs is more of a POGs, hence Cogs, POGs.
Right.
Where yours is more of an open world roam driving game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's two, I think it's brilliant. Like, I love the gameplay. But I think it's two different games as such. I think yours is more developed. Genuinely, I think yours is more developed, all right.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I love Cogs. I think it's amazing, and I think we need more of that. We need more people putting games onto the App Store, getting more people into the community. Because here's the thing, right? And here's the biggest challenge that we have right now as a community is that if we don't find a way for the mainstream players to be able to get into the community, we're not going to be able to expand. We're not going to be able to grow. We need to be able to bring the mainstream people in a safe way that allows them to experience what NFTs are. Like we had terrible trouble trying to get our existing contracts with like Sony and Xbox to allow us to do this. Like, it was a big thing over it. And the whole reason being is just the stigma that's currently out there about NFTs and especially gaming. Sure. So it's about doing it in a safe way. And I think, like ourselves and Cogs putting it out there and having something available is putting out a good precedent and showing, okay, it can be done correctly. And, you know, we can, you know, push this forward to the mainstream. Like, it's very interesting. Like 20% of our player base right now is actually people who have never been in NFTs before and have got in through the Android app. And now they're starting to kind of dip their toes in and realizing, okay, that it actually, you know, it actually is good. People aren't just, you know, making up a load of stuff. So it's been going great, and the community has been so supportive of us, and you know, we're just continuing to kind of expand the game and, you know, the capabilities with it. You know, we're not you know, we're a fairly decent sized studio, and we are just, you know, going to keep pulling ahead with it and making sure that it's one of the, I suppose our goal is to make it one of the premier games on Wax. So that's kind of our vision. You know, I feel that gameplay is very
You're going
important.
after Splinterlands, basically. You want to become the next Splinterlands. Let's call it spade. You want to be Mario Kart of the Wax
right.
world.
But it looks
what you want to
great,
be.
man. But it looks fantastic, man. I mean, because like I said,
it looks brilliant.
Yeah, I mean,
so many maps.
Yeah.
So right now there is 3 maps. So there's 3 racing maps that you can do, and there is 3 deathmatch maps that you can play. We are working on the 4th. Typically, our updates come out about once a week. So our cycle for new maps right now is about 2 to 3 weeks for a new map.
That's fairly good. That's better than some of the console games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
I mean, how much would it cost to set up to start you going? Like, what's the
3
cheapest
wax.
NFT?
3
And then you can start playing on the game.
Wow, that's great.
That's
and so,
3
what
wax
do you
per
need
card.
to get going? What NFT? Do you need a certain NFT to start playing, or how does it start off?
So the way it works is you just need to get one of our character NFTs.
Right.
You'll see them on
let me
they're
see it.
Atomic Hub right now. We're not running any drops. So they're just on the aftermarket on Atomic Hub. It's just any of our, you know, starter sets or uncommon sets. Yeah, any of those guys.
Any of these,
And
yeah. You'll
pretty
see them on the
much.
market. Yeah, if you go on the secondary, you should be able to see
Yeah.
here.
I was going to say, is the
on
market probably gone up for it now? The value of the cards must go up.
Yeah,
Oh.
you're looking
They've
like
been-
yeah. You have some here
They're
that aren't
pretty-
that expensive. Yeah, you got some that are pretty cheap still, man. You're
Yeah.
gonna be able to get in.
So essentially, yeah, it hasn't gone up too much. It's kind of held at the drop price mostly. And I attribute that a lot to, I think a lot of the people that got in initially were kind of didn't expect it to be an actual, you know, okay, I actually can play this game. I think it was more like, okay, this is going to be the clicker model, as I call it, where you're just clicking and playing, whereas it's actually active gameplay that you're kind of taking part in. So
Just be aware that the man beside you, TC, is a shark, and he will just buy up all the NFTs because he likes to buy stuff for the
He
sake
does.
of buying
He
stuff.
does. Like right now, this is the question. Now, this is the big question for that TC wants to know: is there staking involved with the game yet? Are you
there
guys
we go.
planning
Yeah.
are you-
there is staking.
Oh shit!
there he goes, TC.
There,
Yeah.
he's now buying up the rest of those cards, by the way, just to let you know that.
Just
Yeah,
like
they're
you saw that
staking.
link drop and they're gone. Yep.
Yeah, it's yeah. So we have all the elements of the P2E. The P2E only launched about 2 weeks back, so that's why on Alcor the volume's still pretty low. But as we're expanding more players, that's just going to keep growing and growing, and we are kind of we're you know. Our big plan too is I'm a big for anyone that's heard of me before or in the community, I'm one of the biggest guys of collabs. I love collabs. Like
There you
my
go, Krypto.
main
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Hey, right over
Yeah.
here. Let's collab. Let's
Yeah.
do that.
Two more
my
cards are
main
coming.
Yeah, my so we do collab NFTs too, and essentially what they do is they spawn the character into the game on cards. So we had done a Crittercraft collab, and we're doing one with Rusty at the moment. And my main vision is eventually once we get our base 6, because we want to develop 6 base maps that are our own kind of styling, our own vision. And then after that, I want to start doing like maps for creators. So kind of like a Rusty's world or Crittercraft world, where you're kind of racing using other people's, you know, using art from the community and bring that art into the game. Because one big thing I've noticed right now, and I think it annoys me, is that a lot of the art projects on Wax aren't getting a show in because maybe the utility's not as much there as the games. So to be able to bring that into an actual game and to be like, okay, you can use this in some way, it's just better for everyone. As I always say, a rising tide raises all ships, and the more we can all
What
work
the
together, the better for everyone. So
yeah, I agree, Josh. That's cool, man. Yeah, I definitely want to talk to you about maybe even collabing on a M.O.R.B.S thing. And I'm doing I don't know if you know about Waxmas and the Wax Palooza stuff that we do with the VR space, but
What? Okay,
what is
what?
that?
What?
What is that?
No, it didn't. That's not me.
Oh,
It's
it's
TC.
TC. Oh.
That's the sound
So-
of him buying up all of the NFTs.
That's his first meeting on Minecraft today.
But I'm trying to create an arcade room for all the games. Like I want RAR is doing a game. There's a couple other people are doing a game. I want it so that people will be able to actually walk in and metaversely go into all these other games. So I want to talk to you, man, later on where we could collab on something. That'd be cool.
That'd be super dope.
That'd be really cool. Yeah, that's great, man. So, do you guys have any like drops that we should know about that are coming up? Like any kind of card drops or anything?
Yeah, so right now, I'm very sparse with drops. I don't like doing them too often because I don't want to overpopulate the supply. As long as the aftermarket is still relatively the same, I'm not going to really run too many drops. We will at some point be running the rest of our battle set drops. So essentially the battle set is going to essentially give people weapons on their cards, so to focus on the deathmatch mode. So we will be dropping them, and we've dropped 4 out of the 12 characters weapons right now. So we've another 8 to do. And they will come out at some point. We may do one in Q1 at some point. We'll see. I'll see how things go. But after that, then it will be on to the Gen 2 guys. And we've loads of plans. We've a good year's roadmap planned out, and it's just really about continuing to build and focus on feedback, because with games it's a lot about feedback loop from the players and what people are actually playing, because it's been very interesting. Like one of the most multiplayer racing in the game isn't that popular. One of the things that multiplayer racing isn't popular. Multiplayer deathmatch is the most popular. People just
They want the blood. They want to see blood.
Yeah, they just want to blow each other up. So it's good fun though, especially if you're playing on stream, against other people in the chat playing against the creator. It creates a nice little loop, and it's a fun little kind of game model that everyone can get involved in. And I want to always keep it accessible. I don't want to make it one of these collections where it's like 400 or 500 wax to get into. I wanted to keep it, I want it to be accessible to everyone, so everyone can play, because the more the merrier. And I see our path being very similar to a game like Gods Unchained. Everyone's talking about that recently, but a very gameplay focused approach that actually cares about the gameplay and making the game fun first.
I was going to just say, that's one thing that I like just from what I just saw right there, which I just discovered you guys right now. So I'm just going off of just 5 minutes of like what it
say thank you.
It looks.
Say thank you.
Thank you, Crackers. Thank you,
as always.
But the gameplay looks fantastic. That's the other thing. Like sometimes I don't like when the gameplay's too boring or too like there's not enough there for you. That looks like it'll keep me busy for a little while and have a little fun with it as well. And it's nice that's on an Android phone because that's accessible, and TC likes that. TC, let me turn your mic back on. Sorry, he has some background noise going.
Games have to be simple, easy to understand, and a great website or mobile device. If it doesn't have any of that, it's going to be a fail, because you want mass adoption, not 500 people.
Yeah, exactly.
100%. Yeah, TC is 100% on that. You got to make it simple to use, fun to play, and easy to access. Like right from your phone. And have you connected with Taco app with your token yet?
Oh my God! Don't tell them that.
Well,
we haven't. Yeah, I know Taco app. I haven't reached out yet.
Oh my God!
But I will look to make that happen. As I say, now I'm on the hunt, I suppose. For people to work with.
Now.
Oh.
TC sweeping your floor as you speak, bro. Right now.
That's right. You're talking. That's everything we need. He wants it all on one phone, so you go click, click, play,
click,
win,
click,
swap,
click, win,
out.
click,
There you go.
Exactly.
And that's what we need. We need interconnectivity, and we need everyone like working together, bringing these projects together, making it so simple that anyone can get involved. And the more we can do that, the better. Like, you know, across any collection, like there shouldn't be a collection that's out in the wild where you have to go through all this other malarkey to get to. It needs to all be in one spot. Make it easy and simple, and then we're all going to grow together. Because what I've noticed too is the more you kind of pull together in the community, the better it does for your project and the other person's project. 100%. It's a win-win situation.
But Josh, the problem we have is, as you're in Ireland and I'm in Ireland, you both know that NFTs aren't popular yet. They haven't hit mainstream. I mean, our AMC doing the Spider-Man was brilliant, but you need... like Ticketmaster should be looking at this as a green. I mean, it's simple. You walk up with an NFT, you can't fake it, you can't copy it. Once it's scanned, it burns. There you go, there's your ticket sort. I mean, it's green, it's energy, but you're in Ireland and you know yourself, crypto isn't big over here. It's not as big as it should be.
Game dev over here isn't even big. Like we always do stints at Comic Cons. Every Dublin Comic Con there is, we're always there. And the game dev community within Ireland is so low. There's literally, you can count on one hand the professional studios in the country, and we're one of the only Irish owned. The rest of them are all VC funded from abroad. Like, it's not a big thing in Ireland right now. But the thing is, it'll take eventually.
But now, Josh, you're saying you're in Wicklow. One of my mates is actually a dev, and he's in Wicklow as well. He's actually a developer.
Yes.
He's trained. He's looking up on Wax, and he's multi-chained trained as well. So he's a web developer, but he does gaming as well. So I mean, there is devs out there, but the problem is most of them are afraid to make that step because you say people are frowning at crypto because you don't understand it. And as everyone knows, if you don't understand it, you run away from it. You're scared of it.
Yeah,
it's illegal. It's dark. Because everything that goes through crypto is fake.
I think there's also been a bad name built up about the idea of a shit coin, and I mean that everyone kind of stamps it as, but the fact of where
it's called Bitcoin.
Oh, right.
I mean, no, I honestly, I can't crap on Bitcoin. I get where it's at this point. It might have definitely kind of outpushed some of the people, but I mean, if you got in early enough, it made sense when it did. But
I'm not going into that conversation. I'm just going to say it has no use.
You're right. That's what I was just about to say. At this point,
Wax
there's
is
nothing
green.
to do with it.
Wax is free. I mean, ETH expensive and just expensive. It's pure and simple. I mean, there's very few coins out there that actually has a use and is cheap to move stuff around on it. I mean, Wax is free.
Don't worry, all those Bitcoin whales. When we go into the bear market, you watch what happens with all that Bitcoin. They're not going to be pulling that out so they can get taxed. They're going to look at other projects to put the money in. So
that's another thing too. You know, the big dip that everything's going through. This is kind of what happens all the time. It's taxes, guys. That's part of it. People have made a lot of money on ETH in the last year doing NFTs, and
you have to pay tax on crypto.
Oh yeah, especially on depends on where you're at, but I guess
depends who you work for.
States, there's some issues with that. So there's definitely a dip, and then also the big guys, the Wall Street guys are coming in, man. They're definitely they want in, and they're not coming in on 60K.
Right. They don't pay
for
taxes
Bitcoin. They're waiting for that to go back to 30 or under, and then you're going to see it all bought up. Yeah, go ahead, TC.
There's a tax loop for art too, isn't there not? Is that why all the rich
Toronto, Canada, there's a tax. You get 2 or 3 different tax for creating artwork. Because who was talking to Walking Backwards was saying that he's on, and Chrissy Cat was saying that she actually is entitled to certain government grants for being an artist and for being online. For some, don't know. She's in the chat.
That's what we need, crackers. We need to find us a crypto tax dude to come on and tell us what the hell to do when we need help. That's what we need to find.
Lie in a void.
Just don't take it out. Just don't take it out.
Right? Exactly. Don't ever take
Just don't
it out.
take it
Just
out.
leave it there.
Take out food stamps. They can't stop you then.
All right. So let's do something real quick, guys. Let's do a quick giveaway. So for all those guys that entered, you put $M.O.R.B.S into the chat over on YouTube. I'm going to draw it right now. This is for 100 M.O.R.B.S tokens that you can swap or exchange or hold over on the Alcor exchange. So hold on one second. See who's going to win it. Oh, there we go. Arushi Singh. I think MOA is for makeup artist, is what I believe that's what it is. But anyway, you have won. You have won 100 M.O.R.B.S tokens. So if you could
hodl.
Go ahead at the bottom. You'll see it.
Hodl
that because
it's just holding its value. Don't know how. Just
are you kidding me? I know exactly why it's holding its value.
And I'll be
he keeps buying it.
I know it's why it's holding.
I've been having fun with it, and we have a lot planned. We just actually put up this new site, so we have a little bit more of an explanation of what's coming up and road mapping and all that kind of stuff. So go check out M.O.R.B.S token at M.O.R.B.S.app is where you can find it, and stay tuned for the M.O.R.B.Sverse.com, which is coming. So anyway, so go ahead and for the other enters, I'm going to do another giveaway for a drop that happened earlier today from Pizza Slice and Senior Lupe.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Pizzas. Yeah, this is a Senior Lupe and Pizza Slice collab. And so we're going to give this one away. I have one to give away. And all you got to do is type in $M.O.R.B.S into the YouTube chat. And I'm going to do that in... I'll just do it right now. A couple more people on it. Let's see who wins that one.
So it's going to be James.
Do we have to type it again? Or is it automatic?
No, you're automatically stayed in.
Okay.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah.
Crackers! Crackers!
The brown envelope works, lads. The brown envelope works.
Crackers, I will send you your NFT, even though you sit right there. So I'll probably let me do one more time because I have a couple of these. So this is for another one. Okay, Crackers gets one, but I'm gonna send out another one. Hopefully we don't get somebody that's a co-host
TC.
or host. We keep winning all the time. TC's gonna win.
James.
There we go. That's how we do it here. We don't give any prizes away to the people that watch. Forget that.
Go on, you give mine away. Go on, try give mine away. If it lands on James, you give it away again, though. James has won too much.
Oh no! You're keeping those. I got plenty to give away.
Blows, dude.
Let me hold on. Let me find another good one here. Let me. God, I got a bunch of friends tokens from Senior Lupe, but let me. I'll do this one. I'll do this a surfboard. Let's do this. Okay, so okay, this one is going to be for a Soul Surfboard on wax. This is the singular NFT collab with M.O.R.B.S Soul Surfers. So if you scan this little QR code, guys, even if you're watching the video, that gives you an AR experience as well. So this is going to be the next one. Let's see who's going to win it. Let's do it. Hopefully somebody that's not on the staff is going to do it. Let's do it.
It's rigged.
This thing's rigged, man.
Let's go for three.
Let's go.
Come on, TC, it's my turn.
Come on.
Oh my god. Jordan.
There we go. Nice.
Jordan, you win. I'll send you out.
Look at this. Look. He's complaining. Think we should do it again.
There you go. So Jordan, you win this surfboard. Go ahead and DM me on Twitter at M.O.R.B.S15 with your wax ID. I will send it on over to you. So that's hilarious. So let's get on over to Mr. Crypto Pop Art. Let's see what's going on with Crypto Pop Art.
Hey, what's up, guys? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Awesome.
There we are. It's Dylan,
Cool.
right? Is it, or,
yes, sir.
or
Dylan's the name.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just that's my handle on Twitter, so it's easy for people to get in touch with me. I'm going to give away a few of the packs from these Derpy Dinos as well.
Oh, cool.
So feel free to either, I don't I don't know how the YouTube.
The easy way to do it is if on the StreamYard in the private chat, if you just make a one of those claim links on Atomic and send it to me that way, I can just drop it actually into the
I don't have it set up
chat.
yet, but I'll DM it to you here.
Yeah,
in a sec. I was if people want to DM me their Wax wallet too, I can pick a couple random ones and send some.
There you go.
But essentially,
there you go, TC. Drop your Wax wallet.
Oh yeah, of course.
Just give me a second.
TC's always winning the things. Luckily, Josh, I bought one of your little racers before TC swept the floor, so I'll be able to enjoy that. Yeah, I had to frantically go over there. So hey guys, my name's Dylan. It's good to meet all you guys. I know a few of you guys from other podcasts. But essentially, I'm an artist with a fine art background. I've got a couple of art degrees, and I come more from a physical. I'm a jeweler in real life. I set diamonds and do a lot of. So this is my this is my jewelry page. So I don't have a lot of NFTs on there, but that's kind of just a little bit about me, and you can see some of the projects I've done in the past. Wow. And my future goal is to bring jewelry to NFTs, whether it's people buying my real life stuff, and then they have an NFT that is a collectible kind of card. You see a lot of my stuff's kind of psychedelic and so I've been doing this in the community for almost 10 years, about 8 years now, making jewelry as my main source of income. And I've been kind of in the more serious realm of things, having to be a businessman, and crypto and NFTs especially kind of let me be a little more goofy and bring out my kind of high school side where I was doing a lot of illustrations that were pop art based and kind of playing with a lot of vibrant color and a lot of kind of funky Seussical type things.
Very cool. And
so so this is my first profile picture project after I've sold a little bit of NFTs, probably like $400 or $500 worth. Nothing crazy. I'm a one-man operation. It's kind of a side hustle. Right. But so this is the first stage of the profile picture. These are all. The first is going to be 111, 11 of which I'm going to be giving away. Nice. And you guys will buy the booster pack, which will be able to be blended into other profile picture projects. It'll be more legendary type things. So these won't be useless, repeats of NFTs. But if you have this and hold it in your wallet, once the first stage sells out, I'll airdrop the first 111 to everybody, or the first 100. The people who are going to get gifted the 11, they'll have that today or whenever I get the addresses from you guys or send you the link, whichever works better. Yeah. But after that first 111 go, I'll send the next stage and then the next stage. And then depending on if the community enjoys these guys or not, I'll hire a developer and kind of push the project a little further as far as, trying to see what the community really wants. And right now, I'm just a one-man operation. So this is essentially me just kind of selling my art for the low, because I see a lot of these profile pic projects, especially on Ethereum, that even if I would have got in on the floor, like a lot of us I'm sure see, they're really expensive. Right now it's a great time to buy some of those Ethereum projects. I'm seeing a lot of them pretty low, but I wanted to make something that, just like Josh was just saying, actually, where it's a little more accessible to people and something I can talk like my grandmother into buying for $50 or less, Sure. And I think that that's very important. Once we get a lot of more people that aren't technical or computer savvy or, design savvy on board, we're all going to be much more financially well off, but I think the world will be better too and more interconnected. So that's really the goal, is making a cheaper profile pic project. That's also kind of cool and has some pop art reference.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I love the idea of the doing the PFPs on Wax. The only complaint I have, which I think Wampa Stampa brought this up. If you don't know who Wampa Stampa, he's
I do know who they are. Yeah, sure.
Is that I did one early on, right after Bored Ape came out. I did one over here on Wax called Cryptos, and the first thing I realized was I can't upload these in a mass amount. I have to do these one by one.
Pain in the ass.
It's a pain in the ass, and so I was like, oh, that's when I started to do each one just individually. I just tossed the whole generative
I
thing out.
tried to learn the Solidity generative through and try.
I
to
learned it,
and
it worked. And I was like, nope, I don't like the way it looks. It didn't come out the way I wanted.
Okay,
I was like, oh, I'm going to do it my own way.
Well, because sometimes with the art, you have to tweak the layers a bit, and I mean, it's Is that so? You guys pretty much use Procreate as well? Is that because I've seen
I
your
use
work,
Procreate.
obviously,
I've
that's
been doing
mostly.
Procreate.
I do a little Photoshop editing if I feel the need, but okay.
And
Very
even
nice.
like Chummy, like Senior Lupe, he has his chummies. He did it the same way, kind of like I did it, like where he kind of just layered it out and then just did it out manually.
Yeah,
because
that's exactly how I did these.
The problem is going into Atomic Hub and minting. That's where the problem is.
Yeah.
It's like
mass
you have
minting
to.
is not
oh
easy,
my god, it's not there. So Atomic Hub, Wax, Nifty Blocks,
whoever Kim hired for the Bros mass mint, I think we need to figure out who that guy is and hire him. He's
we need that smart contract so we can just upload a spreadsheet because that makes
totally.
But,
and I don't know, bounty blocks. I'm sure you're a member of. They would. I'm sure they're probably on it trying to figure out a way to do things like that. But
hopefully Dimitri will be coming on soon. I have actually tried knowing him as well to come onto the show.
The bounty blocks, that's the where you can, it kind of automatically does its drops.
Yeah,
and
it's
like
massive.
It does
Airdrops.
Airdrops. Yeah, you can airdrop
NFTs
or tokens, which makes
so
it.
You
I
would
didn't
just
know
go
the
in
tokens too. That's awesome.
Would you go in and drop just addresses that you want it to drop to, or
so what you do? There's multiple ways to do it. There's different things. The way I do it is normally by template. Probably the most common way to do it is by template. So in other words, you'd buy a certain NFT. As long as you hold that in your wallet, it's going to send out web crawlers, find out where that is, who has that NFT, send back a list, and you have that list. You can randomize it, and then you tell it, oh, okay, I'm going to send you a template where it mints on demand, or you can have pre-minted stuff. You could have tokens. Awesome. There's a couple different options. Yeah, it's really cool, man. And it happens like this. I mean, you can get I can do all my airdrops within like 10, 15 minutes.
Physically go in and ship out Tokuma tokens.
Exactly. Yeah, Bounty Blocks is great. I would love to have them on the show, man. I know we're trying to get them on the show because they really have a great service.
I said Taco. I get Taco. I got Taco. I will get Bounty Blocks.
I'm gonna mute my mic so I can use the bathroom real quick, guys. But
Yeah,
thank
man,
you very much
for it.
for having me on the show. I'll be right back. But I appreciate you guys' time and everything. It was great meeting you. And if any of you guys want to collab in the future, feel free to hit my DM.
By the way, the booster unpacked to get the drop. I had Tarot Cards. He wrote a question there on the screen.
Sure. What's up? What did he say? Good tweet. This is someone. Who are you saying?
I think it's right there on the actual screen.
You need to leave it unpacked. So you can't unpack this is the thing. I didn't pay for the unpackable boosters. This it would cost like $3,000 to stake into NFT to get the boosters I would need that are pre-minted, so everybody gets a 1 of 1. So what you do is you hold this in your wallet, and as long as you hold this in your wallet, I will airdrop you each a 1 of 1 Derpy Dino once they all sell out, other than the ones I'm giving away. And then those also hold those boosters because I'm going to make them blendable for other rare Derpy Dinos in the future that'll be legendary. You might can only get one if you blend 5, for example. So like that's depending on how many boosters you buy and hold, you can blend those in the future for another rare NFT that I'll make. It might be animated, etc.
Gotcha. Awesome.
I'm gonna pee real quick. I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, go for it, man. You got it, man. So
I have a link to his thing there. I'm gonna put it into the chat now.
No worries. Yeah. If anybody else needs to go get some chips or go to the fridge, this is a good time. We take an intermission.
You see, if you want to go to Minecraft, you're more than welcome.
Yeah.
So this is great, man.
You're gonna see some Kumas over there in Minecraft here soon. You're gonna see some Kumas over in Uplift. Yes, sir. I've been talking to a buddy that just got a lot, and he's learning up a little bit on it. So as soon as we get some things into play, I'm a big Minecraft advocate. So hopefully we'll build some giant Kuma trees over there or something, man.
Man, I'm gonna have to get Kuma on the plots with TC. I need some help, man. I need to build my plots up, man. I have not had the time to get in there.
I've been playing on the PlayStation since since it was popular. You know what I mean? So I always like to be a pretty gamey person and big into like Little Big Planet and Dreams on the PS4 and things like that. So always into the game development end of things and making stuff look pretty, I guess you could say.
Nice, man. Yeah, I can't wait to see what you come up with, man.
I'm more in the survival mode now.
That's what you said, TC. You love it now.
Yeah. Because the economy, you can make money in the economy.
Right. Because you have a couple stores where people can go buy the stuff they need, right? Is that how you have it set up?
I have one store and many properties, so I'm basically just mining all the material and reselling.
Yep.
He's a Donald Trump of Minecraft.
Yeah.
He is. He's, you know what's so awesome?
He even
is
has,
that, you
he
know,
has
like,
the wig, but you can't see because he has the hat on.
like I love it. I love that they're all talking about like meta and all this stuff. TC's so far beyond that already. He's already like figured out how to create a virtual production company that's available and working already inside of Minecraft. I love that, man.
I mean, anyone that's ahead of the time selling picks and shovels for fiat.
This guy got into the picks and shovel game right off the gate. He's all like, I've already been here, man.
I've been digging into it. I've been trying to figure out as much about Uplift as I can. And
get into the survival maps. That's where it's at. I mean, creative mode is really good for brands. I definitely think that's the place to be. But if you want to make money,
survival is where it's at.
It's really, it's the hardest one to be in, but it's
so when you're in Minecraft and you see a character walking around with like an overcoat that he opens up and has like different things you can buy, that's TC.
Like the guy from Resident Evil. What are you buying?
I thought you were going to say something else when he said open coat. On a piece of candy.
No way. Yeah, but TC's that, man. He's running. He'll have a food truck rolling anytime now. He's gonna have a different boat.
It's all coming. It's
coming, man. He's gonna have it all in that virtual space.
Delivery service, whatever.
When people say they got in early, I'm like, you didn't get in as early as TC. Know that. TC's ahead of the game. He knows where he's at. So that's cool. Yeah. So if you haven't, by the way, TC is an amazing builder. I should say that really quick. Go check out his builds and all the stuff. We have some past shows where you can see some of the stuff we've gone through, and go visit him. And he's like Morpheus in there as well, guys. Just so you know that him and Mello built this portal system that is like wacky. It is like the Matrix. Like you just walk into one place and then boom, you're on the other side of the map. Boom, you're on the other side of the map. Like nothing. And he controls all of that. So he is Morpheus. If you need to go get around,
so you do that using like the realms or whatever it is in how do you do that?
You actually got to buy the portals.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
So TC bought, like, how many portals you guys have now?
I think count.
So that's like a fast travel or something, then, is it not?
It's instant. It's like quantum leap, man. It's nuts, man. It's like you just walk into the wall, boom, you're on the other side. It's like
that's like in Ready Player One when he had to like pay the token to like go across the map to that's awesome.
And we have on several different maps.
That's based on TZ's life, you know that, don't you? Ready Player One is for
my full-time job.
Life.
It is, man. Hey, you know what you got to do, TC, is tell Corey and the developers, man, to build like a toll booth thing so that it's your portal room. So like they put almost like a subway station, like they put in like some kind of upliftium, like they hit a button, upliftium comes out of their account so they can enter the portal, and boom, they go someplace else. So that way you create a travel system and make some money off that. I bet people would use that all the time, dude.
Don't give me any ideas.
Do that. Right? You can talk to Corey today. You go, Corey, this would be really easy to implement. You know, you just put like a little barrier. You have a token drop.
Or just put a punch sign. Put a punch sign.
Yeah, punch sign. Boom, right there. And boom, they get the money, and then and the door goes open. You can walk into the portal room and go where the fuck you want. That'd be awesome, dude. You should totally do that. That'd be cool.
I gotta get Mello to build some kind of door that opens up the punch sign. That would be sick.
That would be sick, man. That'd be a cool idea, man. And then you can sell maps. Then you can have like little guys on the side of the road selling maps, like TC maps, like the portal maps of the stars. There you go. You go to all the different builds, man. That's the way to do it.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Be like the little cookies things from Wreck-It Ralph 2 that are walking around with the signs and selling weapons and shit.
Exactly, man. It's pretty crazy. So cool, man. Well, man, it looks like we talked to everybody, I think, already. Let's Crackers, what drops happened today that we should know about? Anything? You want to let us know about anything?
No.
All right, there you go. We aren't talking about nothing.
No, what it is, sorry, I took the last 2 weeks off. The only interaction I really had was with TC when we give out to someone. We had to sit him down like a 5-year-old child and explain that he's doing his project wrong. And No, it was good for him to
I
hear
was
it because you
completely
weren't being
silent.
smart. No, you okay? Sorry, I bitched at someone who has a kid. So no, he's just looking for some guidance, and you're gonna be working
He's
with him
really
anyway.
good. Yeah,
He
he's
is really good. And
He's
this
a super
project,
nice guy.
the project he wants to do, he's shooting for the stars when he just needs to kind of get himself grounded first, and this is what we try to explain to him. And he's now
He's gonna do well.
He is.
Well.
He's getting his head in the game, so he's gonna start creating NFTs and then go collabing. I mean, get himself out there.
Plus, he owns the coin, so
yeah.
I talked to him about it. So we're going to do that surfboard that we were talking about. He got some of his kind of more trippier art that we're going to kind of put on that.
Do you have a picture of the TC NFT? Come on, you have to make TC's NFT famous.
Well, I'll show you one. I'll show you one that's coming. I'll show you a little sneak peek of one that's coming.
What was the name now? I didn't hear what the name was.
Of which one, Kuma?
Of whoever the guy you're talking about, the artist.
Oh,
Royal Dex.
Royal Dex. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I might have came across them.
He's got some pretty cool stuff.
Okay, so I'll put that up. There it is. Let's see.
You got any of his collection?
So this is going to be a TC M.O.R.B.S miner that's coming. This is actually just a graphic. This is actually going to be part of a 3D piece that actually spins around.
It actually looks better than what TC does.
The art on this is sick, man. I love this.
Yeah, that is amazing. That is amazing.
So this is going to be a M.O.R.B.S token miner, actually, when this gets released. It was actually supposed to be released today, but my daughter
and
got
yes,
COVID.
I'll probably whale into my own coin there.
Yeah, you probably should, man. It's going to be a good miner. This is actually going to be the most rare in the pack. So
really?
Yeah, this is going to be a really cool one. So it's going to be a like those dynamite puller things, you push down. So that's what it's going to be, and this is going to be the graphic on the front. It's going to be cool, man. You'll see it when it's done, man. I'll show you next week when it's all done. But anyway, so TC has stuff coming out. TC also has his other one, which I think I can show.
His other one.
Oh, you haven't seen this, TC?
Well, the Royal Dex. You saw the Royal Dex one, didn't you? You saw this.
He has seen it, and he's lying if he says he doesn't because I know his Telegram
chat. Yeah, he saw it. There it is. I like it that it's right above you right now. I can do the comparison. That's pretty damn good, man. That's Royal Dex came through, man. That's awesome.
Dude, I need a TC Kuma. Dude, red brim hat, glasses on, everything.
Look at that. I want to see the Kuma.
Oh,
my God. I want
perfect.
TC to drop a whole bunch of stuff in this year.
We just need to flood wax with TC collabs,
man.
Like just
TC collabs, man.
Right.
I want it to happen, man. So good. That's awesome, man. It's so cool that I pulled up and you got the same color hat on at the moment, which is awesome.
That was coincidentally beautiful.
It's like Bart Simpson, man. He just
it's like wow. That's like, how did you do that?
Put a
so
steak
good?
on my forehead.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think he's trying to say me head, not accusing him, man. Just saying.
No, it looks great, man. I can't wait for that stuff to drop, man. TC, you should have a bunch of stuff out. That's what I say. I say you should go. You should be the next like Bozak, man. Just collab with every artist.
Put your face on everything.
Exactly.
And just put it out there.
Yes, 100%, man.
Be competition for Lupe.
100%, man. I'm telling you. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Josh, you should get a TC model made and just at the side of one of the tracks, just waving.
Exactly.
With a barbecue, with a slow cooker.
I need to find the video, but TC's specialty is dynamite in Minecraft. So he'll come over and he's the guy that just wipes it out a whole like mountainside. And there's some really cool videos of him doing it, man. And that's what you should do. You should have a dynamite guy as the driving guy with dynamite going off everywhere in the
throwing dynamite at people.
Yeah,
like
exactly. It. Yep, that's it.
Laser eye TC.
Crazy.
Yeah. So cool. Well, you guys have anything to leave us with at all? Crypto Pop Art, you want to leave us with anything?
No, just that people need to send me their wax wallet on essentially just my name is my Twitter handle, and I'd be happy to send you, a derpy, depending on how many messages I get, of course. But I've got a couple, close to a dozen to give away today. So y'all send me DMs, and I'll be happy to send those your way.
Sweet, man. Humble Drawing.
Thank you guys again, by the way.
Yeah, man, for sure. Thank you for coming by, man.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Humble, what, you got to leave us anything?
Not much. Check out our collection on Nifty, and other than that, just have a great weekend to everyone.
Awesome. Thanks for coming by again, Humble. That's awesome, man. And
Sure.
Josh, what do you got to leave us with, man?
Well, all to say is just everyone check out our Twitter. You can find all the links that you need there. Join our Discord, have a chat. I'm pretty much always there. And just stay awesome.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
I'll share his Twitter on my account after the show anyway.
Awesome.
Just in case people are looking for it.
And Kuma, you have anything to leave us with, man?
Yeah. What's up, guys? I had my mic muted there. I was in the zone.
You look like you're in the zone, all right.
Yeah, right. TC got me leaning, man. You know what I mean? Glasses, I'm mesmerized by the glasses. He's the Morpheus, man.
He is, man.
But no, definitely everyone out there, everyone that's watching, always appreciate you guys. M.O.R.B.S, I appreciate you having me. Humble, it was great to meet. Josh, Krypto, same to meet you guys as well. Definitely same thing.
Sorry, Kuma, how did this Crypto Swatch go with collab go?
If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure he said there's only 3 left of the shimmer. If I'm not, I'm pretty sure that's what he said. So it's been going really well.
Mike is brilliant. Really Mike, I have to say, Mike is a brilliant guy. And if he's ever looking for a great collab, lads, just reach out to Crypto Swatch. He work.
Yeah, I love what they do with the swatches and just kind of like it was a good way to kind of pull off the blends. So it was real fun. He was real cool with me because I was really caught up with a lot of things. So really patient, really accommodating. But yeah, anyone out there, if you guys, I don't know, some of the people in the crowd, if you don't have an NFT or if you have any questions, like as you see, we're all open and willing. So like DMs I always suggest the DMs. Like there's nothing wrong with making a friend real quick. If your DMs are open, like hit them up. Like
awesome. TC, you got anything to say, man?
I'm just bye.
Right, cool. Crackers, anything left, man?
Right. Next week, I'm hoping to have Cogs on.
Awesome.
I'm actually hoping to have a company called Hypnotic. Oh my god, I can't fucking speak.
Say that 10 times fast. That's
fuck. Hypnotic Toys. They're an American toy company that are going to NFTs. They're based out your way in Colorado, I think.
Cool.
They were going to come on tonight, but they didn't have the time. So hopefully they're coming on next week. They create NFTs and toys. So of the toys.
Oh, cool.
So they've only got whitelisted today. It's a new project, and as you say, might as well get a new project on. Let people see them. That's the way people are going to discover them.
100%, man. 100%. Yeah, we love checking out.
That's it for the time being.
Cool. Awesome. All right, cool. Yeah, and for me, check out M.O.R.B.S. We have lots of stuff going on. M.O.R.B.S.app. We just put up a new site with a little bit more of a roadmap. I'm going to be introducing a bunch of stuff in the coming months. The first thing is going to be M.O.R.B.S It's going to be an upgraded VR space that's going to have all the other VR spaces inside of it. So it's actually more of a metaverse. So connected to things. And then hopefully I'll start collabing with other projects to create rooms, kind of like how you're doing too, Josh. Kind of the same kind of idea, like where people can kind of have their own little worlds to bring in their people to kind of connect and build a bigger community. Because as a whole, as a community, we grow bigger, and I agree with that as well, Josh. That's why I started like doing the Waxapalooza stuff and all that stuff in the beginning. Because
what is the next Palooza, by the way?
I'm thinking Easter. I was thinking maybe, Well, the thing is, or what actually might be great is St. Patrick's Day. Do it in
what you call it? Hang on, no, sorry. Don't anyone say anything. What did you call it? Now be very careful.
St.
That's okay. I think it's St. Patty's Day. I was going to say I'll be over the next flight.
Fisticuffs, buddy. Fisticuffs. Let's go. Yeah, so maybe we'll do that, and we'll make it so that everyone has to make a green beer. Whoever's an artist, everyone makes a green beer NFT. Maybe we'll do like an advent calendar kind of thing, like you did before.
Yeah, totally about that, bro.
And everyone does a green beer art or something. That'd be kind of cool.
Oh, that'd actually be quite cool. TC dyes beard green.
Bright red like a leprechaun.
That's really
exactly.
Hang on. We'll create an NFT to sponsor TC to get his beard green.
Let's do that. If we sell out, he has to get a green. There you go.
That's not about
that. We need a 10K TC PFP project.
Yeah,
right. 100% generative,
bro. Yeah.
TC, you'd love that. You could be your own whale.
Yeah,
his own sunglasses, his own hats, everything. We give him a whole clothing line.
Exactly. It's gonna be there, man. We should do it.
Oh, that's bad.
But anyway, okay, guys. Well, this is the NFT Circus. It's Friday. Go out, drink a beer, have some fun tonight, relax, have a good
Can't the
weekend.
pubs are closed since 8 o'clock.
Ah, dang it. Oh well. Hopefully you have a beer at home still. All right, guys. We're out.
Peace out, lads.
All right, take it
Talk
easy,
to you later.
guys. All right, see ya. Later.